It's locked, all right. I cannot enter. It's locked, all right.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
Turn around, burn it, boys!
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood. Good evening, Miss Teasdale. How have you been since you returned home?
Dr. Reed. Oh, thank God you returned safely from these awful streets. I was so worried about my father that I left without thanking you properly.
Please don't mention it, miss.
Good. I found him, you know. My dad. Or what was left of him. I think my abductor intended to do the same thing to me.
You seem to cherish your father a great deal.
Dad was the best. Kept an eye on me, but let me make my own mistakes. Louise, he used to say, Mistakes are the best teacher. You would have liked him.
I'm sorry you didn't have the opportunity to say goodbye.
That's all right. He's buried in consecrated ground now. Nothing bad can happen to him.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Never heard of him.
Really? He's very well known in London, throughout the country even.
He a big shot or something? Never interested in politics myself. All words and no action.
Do you need my medical attention, miss?
I don't need your help specifically. I can assure you there are many competent doctors around.
I have no doubt about it, but I'm offering you my help anyway.
All right then. But please leave me alone for now.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale, and be careful. Until we meet again.
Why can't I forgive you, Father?
Women of all countries! They're all around you, waiting for you to let your guard down.
London. Elizabeth, I'm so happy to see you. I was so concerned.
It is also good to see you in these darkened hours. Is all well, my dear?
Indeed, we stand upon the precipice. Has the news reached you of Edgar Swansea?
No. I returned home but moments ago. What of him?
Your friend, the well-informed old Bridget, tells me the Guard of Priwen has assaulted Pembroke. I fear Edgar tops their bloody list.
Bridget? She is such a tragic figure. And yet, I sense deep inside, she has a delicate, fragile soul.
What are you hiding? You went to the sewers. Did you speak with Harriet Jones?
Indeed, Jonathan. I seek the truth, just as you do.
I was concerned for your safety. McCullum draws too close to you for my comfort.
Fear not. I've evaded the hunters for many a year, and I intend to stay far from their gases, flames, and spikes. Now, speak to me of Dawson.
I convinced Aloysius to embrace death as the ultimate gift of mortal life. I believe he found peace in the end.
The cost must have been heavy indeed. I am proud of you, my love.
Ascalon has defrocked me and threatens to hound me from the city. This was, no doubt, inevitable.
You did what you thought was right at the time. One can ask no more. The important task now at hand is to help poor Edgar.
Now I am assured of your safety. That is precisely my intention.
Good. Now go, my dear, and return with good news with the greatest haste.
Steady, boy! We've got one of them!
It's locked.
We fought for England, but England won't fight for us.
Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar? McCullum and his thugs are taking the credit for Edgar's abduction. They really mean business. Looks like he's wounded. I better follow the blood.
Ultraviolet curtains and orichalcum powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for what.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster, just like William Marshall did.
No! I'm trying to put an end to it! Just like you are!
You're its progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true. Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. Show some style. Fight like a man. Freewind prevails! Come on, Reed. Try something else. Or take you down! Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt. poisonous bite is useless on me.
Freewood prevail!
Show some style. Fight like a man.
Blood of a true defender of this land will protect me.
I know! It hurts, doesn't it? Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt. I know! It hurts! True light will cleanse you! I know! are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
I'm not saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end to this epidemic.
Never! We are Priwen. We do not negotiate. We do not compromise.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
I'll spare you, McCullum. I'll offer you the mercy you never offered me.
What is this ruse?
This is no ruse, McCullum. This is me letting you go. After all, you and I are both trying to save this poor country in our own way.
I'll kill you, Reed. Next time we meet, I'll end you.
See? Progress already. You called me by my name. Until the next time. Goodbye, Hunter.
It's locked, all right. It's locked. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
Take a breath of this! Get them weapons ready! We found one! Eat this! You're mine! The leech has No! Look, leech! Get a taste of this!
So Priwen never left Doris's theater after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
Stay close. Keep an eye on each other.
See them fancy clothes?
So I definitely want to see where is this darn side quest at. It must be down there then. Yeah. So I'ma just okay, we might as well just go down there. Whee! Me and my grandpa running. Oh, you gonna literally fight me? Can we just talk about this? You know, you and me, mano a mano, okay? Oh, it's not mano a mano. It's mano the trio. Oh, but can I just walk over here and get these glowy things over here? Can I? You know, you're not gonna hit me? Okay, he's not gonna hit me. Okay, good.
Leech spotted!
What?
Watch out, boys!
Holy.
Cannot be defeated! The beast must die!
Monster!
Eh. Ooh. God dang, he took so much damage.
Away with you!
Let's see, can I go around? Oh no, he summoned a child. Ah!
Be strong, brothers! Stop! Vampyr!
Ow. Oh no, my powers.
Remember your vows, friends!
He took a lot of damage. He hit me with a stick, though, that had magic powers. I heard this side quest is in here. So it's in here somewhere. I seen him. Oh, he downstairs.
I cannot enter.
How come? How come? So I look everywhere, so unless it's in here, it's not in here. So that means it has to be downstairs.
Over there! There's one of them birds!
Well, wait, that takes me back up here. Wait, but how he get down there? It says locked.
It's locked.
I don't see no patches that lead down there. Unless I'm a little bit behind. Do. What are you gonna say?
I
This
cannot
lock?
enter.
What? Some of the fact that he running like this kind of got me. Oh, so they both down there. Okay, but how do you get down there is the question. You telling me it's down there, but that scared the mess out of me. It's like
It's locked.
it's telling me it's locked, so I'm confused. Investigate after. Oh, I see blood trails.
I cannot enter.
Is it like blood trails?
Remember your vows, friends.
That's... I'm 100. Bro, I keep. See, now I'm back up here again.
Have no fear, brothers. It's too quiet. I don't like it.
Is there a key? I don't think this game does keys. I see rats. And then I feel like I'm gonna have to come down here. I fight everybody. Is there like a secret way? Like, what am I missing that I'm not seeing?
It's locked.
Just keep telling me this door is locked. Do I go back out? I'm so confused.
I will return later.
He just said I will return later.
Die, vermin!
I'm just seeing, like, is it like another way in? You know. Great, I have to fight you.
I'll send you back to the fucking grave! I'll put an end to
If this leads in that same old area, I'm about to be upset. 'Cause I'm so confused how to get down there.
I cannot enter.
I'm so confused. Wait, it's a door here. Oh, it wanted me to investigate. Oh.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Bro. I feel like a dummy. I feel slow. I feel really slow. Like I never expect something like that. I ain't played it so long.
It's locked.
Let's pin it down!
You got a lot of buffs. That's a...
It's locked, all right.
Wow.
Blood of a pure heart, garlic.
Evidence says further notice it will be used. You need to access it. Just find me on the last floor to get the key, and bloody remember to bring it back when you're done.
I should find the key to that box. It's locked.
Sorry, Doctor. I gotta find a Pandora box. Remember those days, Street Fighter, cross Tekken? Everybody like wanna go back playing cause Street Fighter cross Tekken. Street Fighter cross Tekken. I knew it was like a.
Back if I were you, sir. Look lively! It's on to us!
Wow.
Put an end to you! Over there! Back in the grind!
Oh no.
Leeches need killing! What's that?
Oh. You got that fire. Where'd he go? Wow.
I have it. I can now open the box.
That was weird.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Just pick it up and then they disappear out of nowhere.
I really don't know if I should read this.
I'm gonna read it anyway. I'm not gonna read it actually.
I can't believe it.
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, and internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Jeffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skal epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
To prove him wrong, I let him go.
Really? You sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
You hiding something.
I think you're hiding something, Edgar.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
I feel like
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
to change the subject. Do we know where we are?
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
I made a mistake. But what is science if not trial and error? We both know it, Jonathan, we both know it.
What a poor justification for your morbid fascination and thirst for glory.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
Jesus. Embrace. I'll let your death be quicker. Let die? You did. Bro, he gonna die regardless. Or sacrifice 3,000 XP. I'll make your death quicker. Kill him. Or just let him to die. Screw that.
No, Edgar, you are not going to die. Unless you want to.
What do you mean?
I can save you, Edgar. I can turn your broken body into one like mine.
You truly would? After all I've done, after all that's been said, you would offer me this gift?
I have no way of knowing which punishment would be worse, Edgar. But it is not for me to decide. So?
Oh, please, Jonathan, please. I beg you. This is what I've always wanted. This is what I've always searched for.
Very well, then. Prepare to die and be reborn. To face an eternity of guilt.
I'm ready. Oh, indeed, I am ready.
That is gross.
Enough!
I'm about to say he didn't turn. He just died? Like, bro. This is so... Wait. I didn't want him to die. Where else I gotta go? I still gotta go to West End. Then he said he got a new dialogue available, and there's a mystery person here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave out of this way. Oh no, I'm gonna leave out the front.
I have this thirst for blood.
He was like, I always wanted to test this. Like, he been wanted for a vampire. I shouldn't have turned him. I feel like turning people, it's a bad idea. Oh, my back. My back. My back. My back.
I will return later.
I will return later. What?
So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood. I must tell Elizabeth.
Before we do that, we gotta get up here.
This is my territory! You cannot win this!
And I can't get in because he's there. Oh, wait, nope. Okay, come on. Where'd he go? Where are your heartbeats?
Will survive the epidemic, but I see terrible
It's locked, all right.
trials awaiting in the future. Good evening, Jonathan Reed. Can I help you in any way?
I found your notebook. The one the guard of Prewen stole from you.
And you've brought it back to me. That's excellent news, Jonathan. Were you able to keep yourself from reading it?
No.
Ah, the oldest temptation of all. If Pandora herself did not pass the test, I suppose I should not blame you for your curiosity.
So you're not angry with me?
Why should I be? To live is to make choices, Jonathan. And you made yours. Now give it to me, please.
Tell me the truth, Usher. Are you a vampire?
By the stole, you really thought you could force Usher Talltree to yield to your little mind tricks like an oblivious mortal?
So, are you or are you not a vampire?
As a brilliant man once said, to be unambiguous can only be to one's own detriment.
Why can't I force you to answer me then?
I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole. It comes with certain advantages, like accessing the greatest library in the country, and avoiding answering certain questions.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
All right. Let me hear it.
You're on a path to redemption, Jonathan. But be careful. One single trip and you'll fall.
That doesn't sound promising.
Take this, young Ekon, as a personal reward for your strong will. Keep following the right path and you'll reach safety.
How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
Mary did not deserve her fate. She had already suffered enough during her life. And yet the pain and the suffering went on after her death.
Suffering is part of the immortal condition. Some prefer to lose their minds rather than face the simple truth. Pain will never stop.
How do you measure the amount?
I told you.
Is it possible to...
Vampire...
I would rather not. May I ask you about the brother?
Of course.
Have you any news concerning Aloysius Dawson?
You unburdened his heart and cleared his mind. A most elegant solution, I must say, Jonathan.
Goodbye, sir.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. Cards never lie, but they are never easy to read.
It's locked.
Dang, I'm at negative 1,245 X.
It's locked.
Perhaps London will survive the epidemic, but I see terrible trials awaiting in the future.
So what are these? Lady Ashbury. That was a bad idea. But there was no way. Wow. Ooh. That's gross.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Personal question.
Calhoun, tell me about your relationship with Doris Fletcher.
Oh, Doris. Cold fire and burning ice trapped in a perfect body. Our passion was as intense as it was brief. What an actress.
How did you meet her?
On a boat to France before the war. She was thinking about a career in Paris, and I was eager to try French gastronomy. We both returned disappointed.
I expect you've seen her on stage, too.
She really is the best actress of her generation. Such frailty and such strength at the same time. I hope she'll play again soon. She's been away for too long.
You sound surprisingly sad. Have you regrets?
I think of her as a divine dish. I'm glad I was able to taste it, but I regret I could only get a bite of her mystery.
You really loved her, then?
She fascinated me, Dr. Reed. I can't imagine what she must have endured through her life to reach such a level of emotion and sensibility.
Sensibility.
I may have a look at your goods, Mr. Rust.
Women die too in this war! Women of all countries unite! Women die too in this war!
Oh. Ooh, back hurts. Ready for that Apex Season 6?
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort. His injuries were mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him. Or to punish him.
To punish him? I fail to understand. And what is the source of this cold tone in your voice?
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skull epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Edgar gave no heed to ethics. His theory could have been proven to be correct, but he abused the confidence of his patients to test it.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Ichor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but... do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elizabeth. Are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your enemy.
Wait! No! Elizabeth!
Gather the ingredient for an antidote. Obtain a drop of...
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Wow. Well, if you like this, you already know, like and subscribe, and I'll do more of it. I think I'm gonna just do like a random gameplay of just random games, stuff like that, and continue to do more other games like Dragon Ball Fighters and many more. If you like it, you know. And I'll see you next time on the next video. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.